Hello, my beautiful friends. I hope you're doing great. Welcome back in another episode. It has been a while. I haven't posted any video. That is because I was just enjoying the Christmas period with my loved ones. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Well, today I just was inspired to speak about this subject that is making some noise out there, and we just hear and see a lot of content related to this subject, which is uh, feminine energy. What is that? The divine feminine. What is it? And what is feminine energy? The confusion that some people have about this subject is they think that feminine energy is only related to women, which is, of course, false. Another confusion is that an understanding of the feminine as something purely material and superficial, related to appearance, which is, of course, uh, false and not correct at all. Uh, Feminine, being feminine, is not related for only women, and it is not about um, physique or shapes or beauty, even though it is all of course, women in some kind are a symbol of feminine, yes, but this is generally speaking, there are a lot of exceptions. And of course, feminine energy is not all about being beautiful or having a feminine body or uh, makeup or whatever. It's not about that. The feminine energy, or the divine feminine, traditionally called the yin energy, is uh, some qualities, traits, and vibration. So feminine energy are it is a vibration. It is some qualities and traits related to or that represents what is traditionally called the yin energy or the divine feminine. What are those qualities and what are those traits that represents this vibration? First of all, the feminine energy is in both men and women, and it is an energy that is out there everywhere in everything and in the universe. It is just the polarity of all uh, what we can call creation. So creation is a polarity of two energies that are the feminine energy and the masculine energy, or the yin and the yang. So speaking about this yin energy or the divine feminine, this kind of vibration, what are its qualities and traits? Feminine energy is all about receptivity and being open. It is all about intuition. And this is not found only within women. We agree about that. Men also have intuition, can be intuitive, and men also can be open and receptive. Another quality or traits is creativity and nurturing. That is why a symbol of feminine women can create and give birth to a baby, to a life, to a new life. And creativity give birth to new ideas. Scientists give birth to new ideas. This is, it comes from the feminine energy. Also, it is about nurturing a baby, nurturing a relationship. This is related to both men and women, because it bothers me when, like, I speak with some people or I listen to people speaking and thinking that feminine energy is only related to women, in that having the final consequences of a long patriarchal society gave us this way of, or connotation of, feminine being something weak, right? And that is why some people, some men especially, think that especially that they don't have to show anything feminine, because feminine is weak. What is that? This is mistaken. This is wrong, because you as a human being have both. Even biologically speaking, you have hormones that are in the feminine body, in a body of a woman. And so you have feminine hormones. It's just the percentage of hormones that will decipher if you are going to be a boy or a girl, right? So let go of all these limited and unjust and wrong, and just coming from ignorance thoughts about the feminine energy being something that is weak. Because guess what? The energy of the universe is all about being open and being receptive and flowing. The ability to flow with the life, with the flow, is and being okay with transformation and surrender. Surrender is a quality of the feminine divine, as opposed to strict control. And the universe is all about flow, and it's all about being open, and it's all about, that the universe is constantly changing. So the universe is made of a lot of feminine energy. So if you think that feminine energy is powerless and weak, then you are in this existence made of that. Well, you're certainly wrong about that, because you can see and observe that the universe created you as a man and created all of what exists. So another quality of the divine feminine is surrendering and flowing and being open to change and transformation. Another trait of the feminine divine, or the divine feminine, is healing and emotional depth. The feminine energy sets the space for healing and transformation. It is there. It acts on using emotions as a power, as a tool of power. Because when you guess what, when you know how to use your emotions, that is power. Otherwise, you are just going to be used by your own emotions, as for instance, anger or fear. When you get angry, well, you're no longer in control. It is your anger that is controlling you and your actions. Same thing for fear. Fear will control you. So feminine energy has that power to use emotions by being so open and setting this huge space, and just consider each emotion and give it its space. Feminine energy owns the emotions, and that is why it can use them. Also, the divine feminine or the yin is all about being overdoing, whereas the masculine energy is all about being in action and discipline and acting on things in just the movement, which is nothing wrong with that, of course, because it serves a purpose. Feminine energy or the yin energy or the divine feminine is more about being in the present moment and just flowing with the events and surrendering to the events and just being there and waiting for things to come to it, rather than pursuing a purpose or a goal. It is related to receptivity. This is why when we do meditations, we cultivate this feminine energy. That is why we feel in peace, because we are more focused about being in the present moment and less focused about using the body and the brain to do some action. So, is the feminine energy better than the masculine energy, or what? Of course not. The goal here is to understand and recognize the nature of things in order to know how to use them, and in order to create some kind of balance within ourselves. Of course, if you are a woman or girl, you will have slightly more tendency to be more feminine or more about the yin and more about the divine feminine, more intuition, more receptivity, more compassion, nurturing. And of course, if you are a man or a boy, you are going slightly to be into action, discipline, making things happen, which is good. And that is why in a relationship, we need two partners that are going to be complementary, a little bit more of feminine, a little bit more of masculine, which are going to make a unit, right? And even within ourselves, depending on what or when what we are in what stage we are in our lives. For instance, if you want to achieve a goal, you are going to be a little bit more focused about cultivating that masculine energy. And if you are, for instance, wanting to create that beautiful relationship, or in your relationship you are going to use more of the feminine energy to communicate, being compassionate, taking care of the other, to cultivating love. Yes, and this you are going to do it whether you are a boy or a girl, a man or a woman, or any, regardless of titles. Uh, what I want to say is that these energies uh, just need to be understood in order to be used well in your life, and in your daily life events and the goals you have. So I hope this the video of today was beneficial. I hope it brought you some new vision about the feminine energy, and it will help you to balance out your life, and gave you some light on about how to use the feminine energy and the masculine energy to create that balance within your life. If it helped you, then make sure to give us a thumbs up, to subscribe, join me on Instagram, or if you have any propositions, suggestions, or just want to connect, leave it comments, and see you next time.